Hi, I'm Eric Walcott, Senior Specialist with Michigan State University Extension and Chair of NACDEP's Recognition Committee. I've been a NACDEP member for almost 10 years, and I love the awards process because I get to learn so much about the amazing work NACDEP members are doing. The awards process is a chance to highlight the impact you and your team are making in your communities and a way to share ideas and inspire colleagues across the country. Every year, I learn about innovative projects through nominations, and it sparks new approaches I can bring back to my state. So, whether it's your own work or a team you collaborate with, take a few minutes to submit a nomination. Showcase your impact, get that recognition you deserve, and help others learn from the work you're doing. I hope you'll join us in highlighting the amazing work of NACDEP members this year. So, how do you submit your award nomination? I'm here to do a quick overview of the awards process and requirements for this year. As a reminder, award nominations are due February 17 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'd highly encourage not waiting until the last minute and risking technology not working or something else getting in the way of you being nominated for an award. First up, we've got awards that you can either nominate yourself or a team or a colleague for. We have individual and team awards in excellence in community development programming, cross program, educational materials, educational technology, innovation creativity, and building bridges in communities award. We also have the Excellence in Teamwork Award, which, as its name suggests, is a team award only. All of these awards are listed on the NACDEP website at nacdep.net/awards. NACDEP also has three awards that do not allow self-nomination. These are the Distinguished National Service Award, Distinguished Career Award, and the Achievement in Collaboration Award. As a reminder, for these awards, up to three national awards will be given if there's multiple nominees who earn a score above 90. If no one reaches a score of 90, one winner will be awarded as long as they meet the minimum score of 75. So, who's eligible for an award? For individual awards, the nominee must be a current NACDEP member as of December 1, 2025. If you were a member in 2025 and you renew your membership when you register for the 2026 conference, you'll be good to go on this requirement, so you don't need to renew prior to submitting. If you're unsure, please reach out to confirm. For team awards, 2/5 of university or extension professionals must be NACDEP members, with the exception of the Cross Program Team Award, which recognizes partnership with colleagues outside the community development space. Any university or extension professionals that are part of your award should be counted as members of your team. Now, if you have team members who are community partners or collaborators from outside the university or extension, they can be listed separately and won't count against your 2/5 requirement. On that note, if you're nominating a program and you are the only extension professional and partnered with outside partners or community partners, that should be submitted as an individual award. Awards must be for program efforts within the 2025 calendar year, and you cannot submit the same program for multiple award categories. Please pick the one you think is the best fit. There's a link to a Qualtrics form on the NACDEP awards page, which is the only way to submit your nomination. A benefit of this is that we've built character limits into the form to prevent you from going over word or page limits, which should mean nobody gets disqualified for formatting issues, which is something we ran into in the past. Character limits are listed in the awards document, so if you're preparing your nomination in a Word document, you can look up what those character limits would be so that you're within those limits when you go to submit. The form will cut you off when you hit that character limit. If you're listing team members or outside collaborators, there's a link to a Google Sheet on the awards page, which we're asking you to either copy and then share the link to that Google Sheet in the Qualtrics form, or save it as an Excel file and upload that in the form. That's how we're asking you to list team members and outside partners. Just a few more reminders. Nominations with multiple extension and university personnel should be submitted as team nominations. Programs with one extension or university professional partnering with outside collaborators may submit for individual awards. For the narrative section, make sure to review the award guidelines and make sure you follow the narrative outline unique to each award listed with the award description. Those guidelines are unique to each award, and that's the criteria judges use to evaluate nominations, so you want to make sure you're providing the information being requested. Nominations are due by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on February 17, 2026. This is important because the form will not accept nominations after that time. If you're in a different time zone, pay attention to 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Get it done early so you don't have to worry about last-minute technology issues preventing your good work from being recognized. If you email me next week or in the days ahead of the deadline, we can help resolve any issues. If you email me at 10 p.m. on February 17, you're probably going to be out of luck. Again, submit your awards using the link on the NACDEP awards page. So let's take a quick look at that. When you go to the NACDEP website, we go to nacdep.net/awards or click awards on the top of the NACDEP page. This is our awards page. And we can see here at the top, awards are now open, nominations are being accepted, and the deadline of February 17, 2026. Down here, this is kind of the important piece. Right here, we see our 2026 awards description and application procedures. That's going to have all of the descriptions for character limits, for criteria, the process to submit the award, and really that criteria for each category and where it differs. So really pay attention to those things. The next thing we see is this team member and outside collaborator sheet, and that's going to be this template right here. Again, you can either make a copy of that and share the link to the Google Sheets in Qualtrics, or you can download it and there's a space to upload the Excel form in the Qualtrics form. And then last, this is the link to the nomination form. Click the link and it takes you to the nomination form for all awards. You'll see this landing page. You'll select the type of award. You'll select award category, fill in your nominee information. And then here you'll enter some of the information about your award, its title, what region you're from. Here's where you'll upload that Excel sheet or give us the link to the Google Sheet to share team members and outside partners or collaborators. And then this is the section where you'll submit your award abstract and narrative. Pay attention to these character limits as it will cut off at when you hit your character limit. Then you'll move forward and submit your award. Awardees are notified usually in early April and will be honored at the 2026 NACDEP conference in June in Wichita, Kansas. So be on the lookout also for registration information, and we hope to see you in Wichita. Again, nacdep.net/awards is the place to go to look for information on your awards, and that's going to guide you and answer all your questions on the awards nomination process. My email is here if you have any questions, and we really encourage you to nominate yourself or your team, or encourage a colleague to nominate themselves for an award and celebrate all of the great work NACDEP members are doing in communities across the country.